The Merchant and the Parrot. Long ago, a Persian merchant received a beautiful green parrot as a gift from his Indian trade partners. He placed the parrot in a strong, fancy cage where he could watch her and enjoy her sweet songs every day after work. When it came time for his yearly business trip to India, the merchant asked his household staff what gifts they'd like him to bring back. Everyone asked for something special, including the little parrot. "My dear master," she said sadly, "I don't want anything material from my homeland. But if you happen to see some parrots like me, please give them my greetings. Tell them I'm stuck in a cage far away in Persia, and I miss them so much. Ask them, do they think it's fair that they fly free while I slowly waste away in captivity? Please ask them what I should do about my situation." The merchant didn't think much of it, but he promised to pass along her message. While in India, the merchant took care of his business, and one day while riding through a forest, he spotted a group of parrots chirping in the trees. He stopped and relayed the message from his parrot back home. But before he could finish, one of the parrots began shaking, fell off its branch, and died on the ground. The merchant rushed to help, but the bird was already still and lifeless. He was filled with guilt, thinking his message had somehow caused the bird's death. He wondered if that parrot had been related to his own and had died from grief after hearing the sad news. But there was nothing more he could do, so he finished his business and returned home. Back in Persia, he handed out the gifts to his staff, but said nothing to the parrot. She waited eagerly, then asked him what he'd seen and heard. "I'd rather not talk about it," the merchant replied with a heavy heart. "Please tell me," she urged, "why do you look so upset?" He told her the story of how he had passed on her message to the parrots in the forest, and how one had fallen and died after hearing it. "I'll never forgive myself for what happened. Words are like arrows. Once released, you can't take them back." Just as he finished speaking, his parrot suddenly dropped from her perch and fell to the bottom of the cage, lifeless. The merchant was shocked. He wept bitterly, blaming himself for yet another death. He paced back and forth, overcome with grief, and finally opened the cage to pick up the bird. Remembering her lovely songs, he carried her gently to the garden and began digging a grave. But the moment he set her on the ground, the parrot sprang up, flew to a nearby tree, and perched high above him, looking happy and free. The merchant was stunned. "My dear bird, you're alive, but what made you do that? Tell me, how did you know what to do?" The parrot replied, "That parrot in India wasn't related to me, but by falling silent and still, he showed me how to escape. I realized it was my beautiful voice, the songs that pleased you so much, that kept me imprisoned. By pretending to be dead, I let go of the thing that made me valuable to you. And that's how I found freedom." With that, she thanked her master one last time and flew away, finally free.